Hi, this is Wood from Beat 'em Ups at a very weird angle. I usually film from like down here. You're watching ACCardShark with this guy, and I recommend it because it's a good. I feel like I should be looking at the camera. Watch it, subscribe.
What's up guys, ACCardShark back with another recent pickups video. We're starting out today's video from Walmart of all places. Don't come here very often, but we are starting here at Walmart for this recent pickups video. I did pick up a couple of items from here. We're gonna go through them real quick and then head back to the game room. All right guys, I picked up 3 items from Walmart, all on clearance. The first one for the PS5. As you can see in the corner there, I took a still shot of it, and that is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga Collection. That game was $10 on clearance at Walmart, and I couldn't pass that up for the collection. That's an amazing title for 10 bucks. So I picked that one up. Second game I picked up, also $10. I could not believe my eyes when I saw that price, and that game is Forspoken. I did not really love this game when I rented it from Gamefly. However, for $10, I'm going to pick that up and play it. It was definitely worth a playthrough for a cheaper price. I was not paying full price for this game, but for 10 bucks, that's a no-brainer. Forspoken for PS5. And last but not least, this game was free on PS Plus for a long time. I never got a chance to finish it. They ended up taking it down from PS Plus and started charging full price for it. And that game is Stray. Stray I got for 15 bucks from Walmart. You can't go wrong. The game was a lot of fun. I just never got a chance to finish it. And I wasn't paying full price for it when it was free at one point. So I got this one for 15 bucks. So you can't go wrong there. $15 for a brand new copy of Stray. I'm definitely going to play through that on my stream over on Twitch. And we're going to kick it back to the game room now and go through the rest of the pickups. All right, guys, here we are back in the game room. I'm going to run through some packages I got in the mail, some recent pickups. First one is from Amazon. Picked this up because Brian from our live streams, he said it was a really good golf game, and he got the platinum, and I want to try to do the same. PS5 copy of Road to the Masters PGA Tour. It was like less than 20 bucks, so I picked it up just to have a golf game and to try to grab a platinum trophy. So that's the first pickup. Second thing is from Nintendo, and it was I cashed in some of my points because the points will be expiring soon. And for those of you who don't know, I carry a book bag with me on pretty much any trip I go on, and everything else, and it's covered in pins, enamel pins. So I picked up from my Nintendo, we'll get a little closer for you, the platinum and gold coins, which are soon to be going away on my Nintendo. So they're just two regular pins that just go on my bag. I thought they were kind of neat, so I figured I'd get those for my bag and get rid of my points before they expire. So that's that. All right, the next package up is from Gamefly, which is typically where I buy most of my stuff now. Pulling out a Nintendo Switch game that is The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. The game looked pretty good, and I just wanted to have it on the Switch. That's pretty much it. That's the reason why I picked it up. It was a hot topic and stuff. I wanted to get a copy to play. So, Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Moving on, the next package up, again from Gamefly, feels like a PS5 game, which it is, and that game is Gory, Cuddly Carnage. This is a recommendation of Pixel Sandwich. It is a lot of fun. Definitely worth the price of pickup. Just a fun, bloody, just hack 'em up kind of game. A lot of good times in this game. So Gory, Cuddly Carnage for the PS5. Next game I picked up for the PS5, I believe it was also Amazon. I don't have the packaging anymore, but that game is Empire of the Ants. It is a lot of fun. Very, very different, and that's kind of up my alley. I'm hot or cold on my overall opinion on this game. It is a lot of fun. The environments are absolutely gorgeous. And the game itself is awesome, but the whole RTS aspect of the game is a little bit of a turnoff for me. However, it is a lot of fun to explore the open world with the ants and everything else. It's just again so different, so left to center. It's right up my alley, but I do want to get some more time put into this before I kind of formulate my full opinion. Next package is from Gamefly. Surprise, surprise. We're pulling out a Switch game that is Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I had this on rental, and it was just a game that I wanted to free up a spot in my queue for another rental, and it was a game I knew I would want to play and have long term, so I just exercised my keep it option. So that is that. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD for the Nintendo Switch. Next envelope up is from Gamefly as well, and we are pulling out the Plucky Squire. This game is absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely had a blast playing this. I did get it on PS Plus and was playing it via PS Plus. However, I wanted a hard copy for my shelf. It just, to have that title and that spine on my shelf. I absolutely adore this game. It is a lot of fun. It goes from 2D to 3D. Try to get it a little closer to the camera for you to see. Hopefully it focuses in. It goes from 2D to 3D, storybook style. Just an absolute blast. I'm having such a great time playing the Plucky Squire. I haven't finished it as of yet, but I fully intend on going back to it because I was having such a good time. So again, just one I wanted to have long term on my shelf for my collection. The next package is a larger envelope from Gamefly. We're going to pull out a couple of titles here. First one is El Paso Elsewhere. This game, I have yet to put it in yet, but I picked it up because, again, a recommendation from Pixel Sandwich is saying how different it is and everything else. I know he got further into it after that recommendation and said it's okay. But again, just a different kind of title, more of an indie title, just a cool title on your shelf that's not like a Call of Duty or a Madden or the games that everybody has. And a game I was going to give a shot for the price that you couldn't beat it. So I picked it up. The next one up was on sale, and that was Star Wars Outlaws. This game was a disappointment, I'm not going to lie. However, it was a game I wanted to go back to. I rented it initially, and I got a good handful of hours, 5 to 10 hours, I'll say, into it. I was enjoying it. However, it was just, as soon as I started to have a good time, there was another part that would draw back and go, I don't want to keep doing this anymore. Stealth things and, one hit, or as soon as you're noticed, you have to restart a whole section. I feel like I want to go back and power through it and get to the end because people who have gotten to the end have said good things about it. However, it's just going to be a real pain in the butt to get to it. So it was on like a deep clearance sale on Gamefly. They were looking to move their copies, and I think I got it for like around $10 to $15 range, something like that. So I was like, I have to pick it up as a Star Wars fan. And again, I want to just get back to it. So, and then the last one from that envelope, PS5 copy of Richman 11. Richman 11 or Richmond. It looks like kind of like a Fortune Street kind of game. If you remember Fortune Street from the Wii, high stakes 3D board game of investments and property control. It's kind of like a Monopoly, but Fortune Street is the best thing I can compare it to. I did play for a little while, but again, another game that I want to sink some time into and see what it's like long term. And again, just a quirky little title for the shelf, just a fun title to have on the shelf and to create a collection with. All right, last but not least, the last envelope I have to show is from the Limited Run Games Warehouse. There are 2 titles in here. First one for the Switch is Ninja 5.0. The second one for the PlayStation 5 is Ninja 5.0. Just a game that I wanted to have on my shelf, physical copies, leaving them sealed as I do with all my limited run stuff and my limited print stuff. And I will buy digitally eventually when there's a sale on the digital copy. I'll buy those. However, Ninja 5.0 is just an absolute collection must-have, and everything else. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Those are the recent pickups from the last couple of months. And stay tuned to the channel for some more updates and information. And hopefully you guys enjoy. Till next time, ACCardShark. Take care.